Welcome to Talent and Skill Network. I'm Maya, and I'm here at the 15th Annual International Film Festival, Manhattan. I'm here with two Ukrainian youth delegates to the UN. What are your names?
Hi, my name is Jan Earl-Ruzhytskyi.
Good evening. I'm Vitalina Shevchenko.
And you're both youth delegates. What is the importance of that, and what are your roles?
So we basically work in order to advance the interests of the young people of Ukraine globally. And our 1 year mandate encompasses our work in the United Nations General Assembly, specifically its third committee, as well as any other available international platforms where we can advance the voices, interests, and priorities of our young people.
We also work a lot alongside our permanent mission of Ukraine to the United Nations and to get some experience. And again, the most important is to advance the voice of Ukrainians internationally.
Wow, that's a very important job. So, you were here to see the film Ukrainian. Why do you think it's important to tell this story?
I think this story is extremely important, not just as a great personal story of Miss Stefanishina and her journey on the path of Ukraine's European integration, but I think it's also a great guideline for any professionals or just people interested in international relations, diplomacy, governance to actually see how a country, Ukraine, goes through the war, how it is able to persist and actually build an effective system of governance and never give up despite the challenges that it is currently facing, and that the tremendous challenges and problems it was facing in 2022, 2023. So, this is a great reminder and guideline for many people.
Mm.
I would say that this film showcases a brilliant example of how Ukraine and Ukrainians keep fighting, keep working, keep living during the full scale aggression. And this is a strategic lesson learned. This is a strategic example, a book for our international partners, for international audience of how to live this life during the war. And again, Ukraine has a lot of great experience to share with our international colleagues. And this film is a great example of that. One of, but great example of that.
Mm. After watching this film, what are your thoughts about it? What impact did it have on you?
It was really beneficial and interesting to see how our government and especially such professionals as Ms. Stefanishina worked from the early days of the full scale invasion. It's easy to analyze the situation right now, but before that, nobody knew what was coming and nobody knew what the results of this journey of Ukraine's integration into the EU would look like. So, Ukraine was dealing with uncertainty, and I think that this movie showcase that in the most perfect way, how to deal with uncertainty and how to achieve your goals despite the immense political pressure you might face.
Mm.
I would highlight the point that European integration is a question and a topic that uh, that had a lot of questions, that had a lot of people with negative um, thoughts about this. Not even negative, just being pessimistic about it. So to have people like Ms. Stefanishina in government and leadership positions who are clear European positivist and who want and believe in this great idea that Ukraine not only should but definitely can be part of the European Union is great. As a for Ukrainian myself, it's just was very inspirational to see this example and again to see how it all worked from the very beginning. And I'm sure that for the international audience, it will also showcase the Ukraine's resilience that despite everything, we keep going. We just every day working towards our goal.
It was a very inspirational movie and it felt very emotional. So, thank you both for doing this interview today. And as always, good talent is hard to find.
Not
Not anymore.
anymore.